Street Beefs, what's up? Your friendly neighborhood fire chicken here, back at it from the scrapyard. Speaking of scrapyard, the hats are in. Perfect timing, right after the event, right? Hey, I ordered those plenty in advance, and they didn't show up. So, whatever. Can't have... everything can't work out all the time. So... All right, this one's, what's up, Harley Quinn? How you doing? Oh, I gotta write down a couple more things. Okay, so I got some stuff to talk about from the event. All right, first off, I'm gonna tell everybody in the chat, if you're watching and for some reason you're not able to chat on the right and you're trying to type and it won't let you, that is only, I want to get rid of this stupid, let's see, go to notifications. I want to get rid of that. If you want to be able to communicate in this chat, you have to be subscribed to the channel. The free subscription. You just have to be the free subscribe channel. Hey, Hunter Cortez, what is up? I heard you've been getting a little bit of work in. So we had a fantastic event Saturday. And that's what I'm going to go over. Of course, I always have my things that I like to talk about, positive and negative. What's up, Bryson? How you doing? Regarding the events, sorry, my kids are being really loud. They're like, it's windy and rainy out, so they're running around in the house. Let's talk about a couple things first. It's just kind of like, nitpicking. You want to fight? Join our Facebook group, sign up in the event section. By the way, we do have our next event scheduled for November 20th. So if you're wanting to fight on November 20th, sign up. Our arena is covered now, so you don't have to worry about getting soaked. I would, however, bring a pop-up tent just to have something to hang out underneath. I know, Terrifier. I'm gonna get to you too. I gotta put your name down. I gotta talk about you. Okay. So, Boundless Lifestyle. That looks like Isaiah. Yeah, it's a Facebook group. It's just called Street Beef Scrapyard. The actual group, it's got a bunch of us making like dumb poses and stuff in front of our shipping container that's got Sasquatch on it. The motherfucking Terrifier, yeah. You got a fan base, Terrifier. You got a lot of haters too, because anytime you do something exceptional, put on a good performance, you're gonna have haters. I got haters watching right now that have probably already thumbs down this video just because they can't stop watching me, or because I took their privileges to talk away because they said something really bad. Haters gonna hate. Yep. Don't let them drag you down. Don't let them drag you down. Okay, so the event. There was a lot of garbage afterwards. Now I get it. We did have our little after party thing. So, like there was garbage and stuff left over from that. If you can, bring whatever you can with you guys, because it makes it a lot easier on me to have to clean it up. A lot of the stuff I got to do on my own. So like I'm out there after the events, picking stuff up, putting stuff away, and it can get time consuming, especially like this time it was on a Sunday that I went out and did all my cleanup and everything. But I also had a ton of videos to upload and all that, so I had to split my time between that and that. Our Lost and Found is growing, which I don't really mind. One good thing about you guys leaving your gear is that when other fighters come to the yard and like, I don't have any gloves, I'm just like, go look in the Lost and Found. I'm sure there's some gloves in there. Grab them, wear them, put them back. If anybody ever comes back and wants their stuff back, it's there. But I don't know how, I can't guarantee how long it'll be there or any of that stuff. Nick the Brick and the Preacher. Oh, Okay, you just watched that fight. You know what? I'm gonna add that to my list of things I need to talk about right now, if it's not already on there. It is not. So you might notice that Chris Hawley, that was me. You might notice pick up and slam. People will hate. Yeah, right. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, I get some people don't have gloves and stuff, so I don't mind. I don't mind lending the loaner gloves to people. That's no big deal. Okay. Anyway, the Preacher versus Nick the Brick is an old fight. So our channel didn't really start to grow in popularity until, man, I would say like January. We started to like have some subscribers. We hit 10,000 subs in January. So when that happened, people started watching all of our new fights getting uploaded, right? Well, we had all these other fights that were uploaded about 6 months. Yeah, 6 months worth of fights that were really good fights. And they were in our old ring, but they kind of got passed up because we didn't have very many subscribers, so we didn't really have people watching them. So what I'm doing now is I'm re-downloading some of the fights and re-uploading them as a throwback fight. I figure I'd do that every once in a while. That way, you guys that maybe haven't seen the fight from way back then get a chance to see it. It's like new content for you. So I haven't heard too much complaining about it. Like, oh man, that's an old fight. Yeah, it's an old fight. If you already seen it, skip it. But I am still putting out fights every other day like I normally do. New fights. That's not gonna. As long as I have at least 15 fights in a month, I can put one out every other day. But if I have more, obviously, I can put fights out every day, or you know what I mean. You can throw an extra one in there every once in a while. So let me know what do. You guys like the throwback stuff? Because it's easy for me to do, and maybe you missed the fight. Maybe you didn't see it. Let's talk about sportsmanship really quick. So this typically isn't that big of an issue, but there were a couple instances Saturday that I noticed were not very sportsmanlike, and I just wanted to bring them up and talk about them. And I'm gonna just preface this with saying I totally understand, like, heat of the moment, you kind of let your emotions get the best of you. So nothing bad really happened. Nothing bad at all. But I just want you guys to always remember, like, these are exhibition fights. They're not sanctioned. They don't count towards your sanctioned record. And it's basically practice to make you better. And I saw the two instances I saw. I'm not going to name any, like, who they were or anything, but one guy got beat fairly quickly, and he just started cussing like bad, over and over again. And that's one of our rules is language at the fights, because I don't want my videos getting flagged on YouTube and those videos getting like demonetized, not demonetized, demonetized, I guess is the right word, on that particular video, just because somebody wanted to say the F-bomb 20 times, like, but I get it, nobody likes to lose. And that just, let's try to be conscientious of that. And people in the crowd, spectators, corner guys, whatever, same thing, don't be dropping F-bombs left and right. You'll hear us every once in a while yell language, and it's like, why do they care about language in a backyard fight? Well, that's why, YouTube. So the other instance was I had a guy win his fight, and he was so ecstatic that he won his fight, his opponent stood next to him, like damn near with his hand out, ready to shake his hand. And the guy didn't even look at him. And he just like yelling, screaming, getting in the camera and like, and all this stuff. And the guy, and I just kind of like looked at the other guy and I was like, sorry, man. And he kind of like, he looked a little put off because he didn't get, didn't get a handshake or anything like that. It's really important you guys show love to your opponent for going to war with you, because you guys both went through the same thing. And regardless of the outcome, you both shared that experience. Yeah, Caleb. Caleb actually said, just edit in the word pineapple every time he says that in the video. I might do something funny like that. You guys already know I like to add little Easter eggs and stuff in the video. Sometimes you'll just hear something random. Sometimes it's on accident. But yeah, I like to put little Easter eggs in there. Love new content, new or old. We need Street Beefs England. There is supposed to be a Street Beefs UK, but I don't know whatever happened to that. What are you gonna do? And I'm never gonna pass up to main channel and subs. I don't know. It's not a competition. It's not. It's just I'm proud of where we're at. I'm proud of how much we've grown. Our branch has grown since we first started. It's my YouTube baby. So, and we've got a second baby now, and that is the GoPro channel. And that one, listen, guys, that video is getting that channel is getting just as many views as the main channel, and all it is alternate angles of old footage. What's up, David? Hey, how's it going? Swift Eagle in the house. You got to change your Facebook or your YouTube channel name to Swift Eagle. Tijan, they say that right? What's up? Illuminate the State in the house. The Terrifier. Scorpio. Hey, L Powell. Is that symbol? Did I put that one on there? The symbol after your name with the red belt. Is that for being a channel subscriber for like a long time? I forgot what I put as the last one. Okay, let's get back to it. The community tab. Yes, the community tab. So a lot of people want to watch the fights right after they're recorded. I upload. I spend a whole day up here uploading all the alternate angles, and it is a fee of $2.99 a month. It's called early access, and you can watch those fights the day after they're filmed. They're not edited or anything, but you do get to watch the fights. Oh, that's the gi. Okay, his gi is red though. What's up, some scrub? Anyway, so it's there. It's not. I'm not blocking content for anybody, but I mean, I do got to spend a lot of time uploading those, and I gotta spend a lot of time uploading all those videos. So it's an option, and if you want to watch it early, it's there. But all the fights will come out during the month. So actually, the Terrifier versus Sweet Tea came up before I even got the early access. Before I even got the early access stuff up. So, and by the way, all the fights are up. It's $2.99. You can cancel at any time. So if you want to watch all our fights from last month, last event, then it's an option. Okay, enough of that. If you were at the event, let's see. I want to see some more Preacher Son. I'm going to go through these, okay? Preacher Son, he's doing sanctioned fighting now. I don't know for sure if he wants to come back and do more matches. Possibility. Epic Tan should be back doing some matches. Scotty Showtime has got a list of people that want to fight him, so he's going to be back, and he wants to fight all of them. Dre, I definitely want to see Dre back. Nerd Rage is going pro. We probably won't see him in the yard again unless he comes back and does BJJ matches or something. That's another thing. If you're pro, you could always come in and do BJJ matches. That doesn't matter if you're professional or not. What else? Crazy Legs. Crazy Leg will be back. Jay Gotham fought 2 times Saturday. Ant will be back. What got me into MMA? My childhood. Basically, my father, he kind of had me watching No Limit in the house. My father, Senior Chicken, got me interested in watching boxing and the early MMA stuff when it first came out in the early 90s. And then I also had some bully problems. And then eventually I just kind of like went into a martial arts school and got into learning the stuff. And I went and I did sanctioned MMA for a while. I went 3-1. Let me see here. Oh, hey, no problem. Medical buds. Levels. All right, everybody. As you know, or may not know, how we set up our fights is based on weight and experience. It's a 5-level system. If you're brand new, but no training whatsoever, you're a 1. Or maybe just some street fights, you're a 1. If you're like pro level, or you're really you are that level, and maybe you just never went pro, you're a level 5. Medical buds, you're Henri? Like the Henri that fought? I got to find out. You got to change your name to Henri. Anyway, so level 1, yeah. So put yourself down as a level 1, and then once you've fought, like I know where you're at, basically. Like, if you win your fight and then you come back and you're like, yeah, I'm a level 4 now. I've seen that happen. People come out and they win a fight and they go from a level 1 to a level 4. It's like, you're still a level 1, man. You got a little bit of experience, but you're still a level 1. And then they complain when they get wrecked by a level 1, whatever. Anyway, so one thing that we had is these last fights, we had a huge mismatch. Listen to me, because you're going to hear it here. And if you're subscribed to the early access stuff, you can watch the fight now. But it was a mismatched fight. And the whole time I'm filming and I'm like, man, what did we screw up? Like, did we put a 1 against like a 4? Because that doesn't, like, my matchmakers and me, like, we don't do that stuff on purpose. So it's not you, Swift Eagle. You guys were a fair matchup. So anyway, we're like, did we screw up? Did we put a level 3 or 4 against a 1? No, it wasn't Boar. It wasn't Boar. So I couldn't look because I didn't have the waivers right in front of me. They were like put away. So I came up here to edit my first video, and I put all the people that fought each other, like group them together. So when I start editing videos, like I already have the waivers right next to each other. And if you want to watch it, it's one guy has a mask on the whole fight. That's all I'm going to say. So I get the waivers, and I find the one guy with the mask, and I'm like, okay, he's a level 3. He's got a level 3. That means the other person probably put a level 1. Start looking, I find the other guy. He put a level 3 also. So, look, all of the criteria for selecting what level you are is on the table. It's broken down. It's meant for you to use it to protect yourself and other people from getting mismatched. Because if we've never seen you fight, we have no idea what level you really are. We have to go off of your word. So both people put level 3 down, but it was kind of a mismatched fight. So like in the future, I would probably like I've seen the one guy fight. I would probably put him, like at a 1 or a 2, um, just based on that. But you got to be careful when you sign up, and if you're not knowing what level you are, you can always ask us like, hey, this is my experience. Um what what level do you think I am, Fire Chicken? Or one of our like Gimp the Ref, say this is my experience. What level do you think I am? And we'll help you guys. We'll help you out. We want fair matches. I don't want one-sided slaughters. Sure, they look good on camera, but I mean, it's not giving you guys positive experience. It's giving you guys a beatdown, which might make you not want to fight anymore. You're not a level 1 Terrifier. I wouldn't. No way. If you're fighting for the title, you can't be putting your. So here's the thing: if you're fighting for a title, it doesn't matter what level you are because you're going to fight anybody we put against you. So keep that in mind. Title holders, you don't get to pick your fights. You just get whoever. Okay. You can always relinquish your title like at one point if you're like, I'm not fighting that guy. But quit trolling me. Okay. Hummingbird, Big Boss, and Samaritan coming back. I don't know when Samaritan is. He's kind of flaky on when he shows up. Hummingbird, I think, is coming back. Big Boss was supposed to be back last month, but he had some issues and couldn't make it to that fight. I'm already the champ. Yeah, man. I mean that. I'll say it right now. Okay, so the Terrifier is going to fight a title match against Morningstar. 3-0 versus 2-0, both undefeated, both heavyweights, MMA fight. That's going down December 11th in the Scrapyard. Both fighters have agreed to it. Now all it's got to be is both fighters got to show up and actually fight, not just show up, but show up and fight. Can I be your UK champ? You got to fight here. I mean, we don't got a UK branch. You got Scarface can only make new branches. We can't do that. We just have this branch. Try our best to put on the best show we can do. So we had that little after party at the fights, and Jay Gotham actually performed his Scrapyard song for us. This is Street Beef Scrapyard. You ain't got to act hard. Okay, you've seen the videos. But anyway, performed it live. So I have live video of it. I edited it. I don't know. Is that something you guys would want me to post on the channel? Or would you like me to post it more on the GoPro channel? I just like your feedback on it. It's hard with music because people are like, I hate rap, or why don't you play a country opening theme or classical? Like, I don't know. I can't wait, Russ. So I've already also, how do you feel about Preacher's Son versus Son versus Fair Play would be the optimal fight. Oh, thanks, Harley. I don't typically respond to those questions or statements just because I don't want it to take away from anybody else. I get what you're saying, but and I appreciate it, but it sometimes it almost like to them it might feel like they're getting put down a little bit, which I don't want them to feel that way. I got hats. Oh, so title fight next month. So this month, next month. Title fight next month too. Ah, you just said it for me. Title fight next month. Scarecrow versus Too Explosive. So Too Explosive, if you're watching this, you get your title fight. It's going to be a good title fight. 155-pound MMA title fight. Currently, the champion is Doughboy, but he hasn't fought in several months. So his title will be going up for grabs. If he ever comes back, he can fight for it. Isaiah, you could fight for it eventually too. I know you've hovered around that title fight a few times. So, God, I can't ruin it for you guys. I got 2 additions to the Wall of Fame, everybody. So Turtle was the Wall of Fame, the only Wall of Famer. But I have 2 more people after this last event to add to the Wall of Fame. And I'm not going to say who it is because the videos aren't out yet. You're defending your title every month? Man, do I got to start paying? No, I can't do that. I'm just kidding. Do I got to start like combing the internet for people to fight you? I want you to come to, or I want you to represent us for the West Coast Invasion. For sure. Here's another thing, guys. You're thinking about fighting, right? You're like, man, I want to get in there, but I don't know. Or you're like, I want to fight on that West Coast Invasion. I want to represent the scrapyard. That's awesome. But May 21st, yes. But I'm not going to let everybody fight West Coast fighters because I want people that have been out here. He'll be pro by then. I don't think that one will happen, but they'll probably have somebody else by then. I want people to represent the scrapyard that are scrapyard. So if you've only fought out here like once or twice and you don't fight between now and then, I just need people to be consistent, need to get in there and fight to represent. Can tell us who Jay Gotham fought and who Scotty Showtime and Epic Tan are going to fight in the future. Okay, so I don't have a matchup for Epic Tan. That's just based on people that are his weight that sign up. Oh, damn. You already got your plane ticket? Jeez. For May? I didn't know you could buy plane tickets that far in advance. So Scotty has a list of, he wants a rematch with 2 Explosive. He wants a rematch with Ant. And he's got a beef fight with Viking Warrior. So those are the 3 matches I have lined up for him. I'm thinking I'm thinking maybe the Ant fight or one of the fights might be a title fight. He might be the 170 MMA title. I'd put him up for a title, yeah. And Jay Gotham, tell us who Jay Gotham fought? He fought a guy named, I think it was Bam Bam? No, Top Knocker. He fought a new guy named Top Knocker in a boxing match, and then he fought Seek John in a kickboxing match. Both of those are on the YouTube channel or on the premium access thing. You can watch them right now. I know it's $2.99. It's like cost of an energy drink. I'm not trying to milk money out of people, but I'm just saying it's there, guys. We aren't we staying in the scrapyard, man? Yeah, but we are. But Illuminate comes all the way from Cali to represent the scrapyard. He's scrapyard through and through. He went with us to Virginia. Yes, we are staying in the scrapyard for the invasion. I did a grappling match. So No Limit actually had 3 matches. He's one of our, I think he's right there. He's one of our fast rising stars in the scrapyard. So I did a BJJ match with him, and then he did a match against the Boar and a match against, man, I'm sorry. Was it Noodle Knocker? I don't remember who your other opponent was. Sorry. But yeah, he's moving up fast. So you just go to our channel, our YouTube channel, and there's a join button. And there's like 3 buying options. It's the middle one, the $2.99. That gets you all the fights early. It's called Early Access. Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you. I know there was more I want to talk about. Oh, I do. No call, no shows, guys. I hate this. As I said before, I'm not pre-matching people and making it public. If I pre-match you with somebody, unless it's a title fight, oh yeah, Dre. I think the difference between that was that he got some training. He like really started training consistently. Bam Bam and the Boar. There you go. It was Bam Bam. Okay. I want to work some stand up with you, No Limit. I want you to come out. I want to work some boxing with you. I wouldn't mind doing some rolling too. Anyway, so fighters setting up fights and then not showing up. The worst thing in the world is when they don't even call me or message me, or that like the day before the fights they're like a last minute entry, and I find an opponent for somebody. I'm like, yes, and then if I have to call you or message you on fight day and like, where are you, and you're like, oh, I can't make it. Like you didn't think that you could just like send me a message really quick and let me know you weren't going to be there. So oh, sorry, I'm tired. You guys got any questions? I'll sit here for another couple minutes and ask for questions. Oh, I also wanted to thank uh, I want to thank everybody that contributed for the tarp, for the cover, for the scrapyard. We used it this event. We still got some bugs to work out as far as how to keep it right, but it worked great. We stayed dry in the cage. So I want to thank everybody that contributed to the donations on that. That really helped. That was a really expensive tarp. And Swift Eagle, I don't know if you remember, but I want to thank you for your donation to the scrapyard too. That helps out a lot. I'm glad you got a chance to hang out with Viking Warrior after the fight and get your bag back. No Limit's already got a good ground game. He he's got some experience. I was a bit nervous going into that match, and then I grabbed a hold of No Limit, and I was like, "Damn, this guy's strong." I was like, "I hope he don't like pick me up and slam me." I don't know. Dre and Ant, I think, train together. Gotham is Dre or Jay Gotham and Tan could. Oh, you know how I felt about your wrestling. Come on, man. You picked a 250-pound guy up off the ground and slammed him down like he was nothing. But your takedown defense was really well. You did a really good job on your takedown defense. You never got your position reversed, I don't think. So your wrestling was really good. I wish you were my weight so I could. I wish you were my weight so I could roll with you. You'd basically be babying me the whole time if I rolled with you because you got like 100 pounds on me. Those toe stomps, man, those made me cringe. It's like, damn. And I saw Sweet Tea's face too. He got this look on his face like, why? Why? Sweet Tea did really well though. I was impressed with how he stopped some of your takedowns. Everyone online's like, oh man, you should have went right through that guy. Why though? Sweet Tea has talent. He knows how to fight. You had a good opponent. Morningstar in the house. How do you see the fights for $2.99? So if you get the $2.99 thing, then what you do is you go to the community tab on the YouTube channel, and the fights will be listed in there. Oh man, it's gonna get real in here. Oh, I'm tired. You can always ask to come out. I mean, it's just like when I say there's a training session going on. If somebody's like, "Can I come out?" I'm like, I don't think I've ever said no, but I don't reach out to people and be like, "Hey, new person, do you want to come out?" It's like, "Hey, we're doing a training session. Who wants to come out?" Yes, you can come out. Yeah. Oh, geez. Here we go. Oh, so Morningstar and Terrifier, December 11th in the Scrapyard title fight, and they're both in here. They are kind of random, Scrub. Guys, just know that you get to handle it in the cage. Nerd Raid versus Preacher's Son would have been epic, iconic. It would be, yeah. A little bit of weight difference, but so I will have these at the next event, guys. I could always modify them or whatever you want to see them a little bit better. Got Scrapyard on there and Sasquatch. Their Snapback, Flat Bill. Oh, damn. There we go. Time to go Supernova. Supernova Don't Stop. Abe MMA. Make both of them go live. I don't have that. I don't have that app open. That would be something. Shinigami didn't maul. Let's talk about that really quick. Morningstar, don't think I'm pitching you crap on this too much, but look, if you're going to do a BJJ match, especially against the legend Shinigami himself, and then you brag about turtling the whole time and not doing anything, that makes me not want to ever put you up against somebody in a BJJ match against. The whole point is because I could go out there and I could turtle and I could just get a win every time. I could just not let myself get submitted. There's no strikes, so I could curl up in a little ball and make myself not get submitted. It's different in an MMA match because you're getting punched in the side of the head, but like the whole point about doing those, you mentioned that you were turtling afterwards. I don't, maybe not brag, but you were mentioning it. But like the whole point is to get that experience and go for submissions and kind of like take some risks. It's only 5 minutes in the cage in an MMA match or in a BJJ match. I do them like every event just because I feel like I got to do something, and it's something I can overtime hustling in the house. It's my bread and butter. My first bread and butter was BJJ. I still love doing it. I still love rolling. So that's why I take those BJJ matches, and I want to challenge myself. Yeah, I was trying to find somebody Shinigami's weight to do a BJJ match, and I know you do MMA, so I figured some scrub, you found it. Early access. Got it. So you go to the community tab, and they'll all be listed in the community tab. And I always upload them. I can't say always. I try to have them all uploaded by the day after at the end of the night. So unless I forget one, I've forgotten fights before, and then I just upload that one the next day. So yeah, this is good. This is expressing our feelings, guys, and I love it. It makes for better fights. I mean, I see the competitiveness here. I know both of you want the title, both of you want to win, but you know, I love it. You are a member now, and you can use Sasquatch. There you go. I'm gonna give you Sasquatch too. Actually, no, I'm gonna give you a better one. There's my emoji. Um, Scarface actually does allow. Yeah, there you go. He does have open weight. Oh, jeez. Okay. No, they don't do MMA. Um, Scarface ever. So David versus Goliath. We've had fighters that were off of weight, and you guys don't see it, but sometimes a fighter will say like, "I want to fight that big guy over there." Or we're like, okay, like we had Scarecrow versus Nick the Brick. There was like a 30 or 40 pound weight difference there, but Nick or a Scarecrow asked for it, and that fight went good for Scarecrow. All three titles. So listen, guys, I did recently change my mind on our titles. Originally, I said one title per person, regardless of weight class or style. But now I'm kind of open to, you know what? I don't care. You can fight for whatever title you want. If you want to hold all three belts, you can hold all three belts. You got to defend them, but you know what I mean? So it's there for the taking. What else? 43 minutes in. No, I don't. That's actually Scarface said he would sponsor fighters if they got that amount of victories, and I believe that applies to the scrapyard also. So, um, what I am trying to do though is I am trying to get in contact with some people about potentially moving fighters up to the next level. Um, so helping them with a streamlined path to their pro career, if that's what they want. So just because I'm not sponsoring them right now, I'm still helping them. And until we get things kind of on how we can help them more as far as maybe sponsoring or whatever, then that's what we're going to do. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Matt. My connection's bad. Hey, Mad Dog. Steve, nice name. Hardcore belt. did you ever did you ever go professional with wrestling, Terrifier? Just kidding. Tiger Dragon, what is up? Um, we don't have any chick fights because chicks don't sign up. So if I've got a 155 title and a 145 title in KB, but someone wants me to defend the 145 title, do I need to make weight for 145? Because I wouldn't be happy trying to defend a belt with someone 50 pounds, 15 pounds heavier. That's just something you're going to have to think about. Turtle, listen, Turtle. Okay, hold on. Let me answer. I got something. Stay on your Turtle. I got something to say to you. So that's something you got to think about. If you're going to be a champion in the scrapyard with multiple weights, you're allowed a 5-pound over for title fights, 10-pound within 10 pounds for normal fights. So technically, the 155 title you can weigh 160, but it's got to be under 160. You aim for 155. If you're a couple pounds over at 160, you're fine. We do that because we don't want to promote weight cutting to where people are overexerting their bodies trying to get ready for these fights. But if you're not wanting to do multiple weight classes, do multiple styles, kickboxing and boxing, MMA. I thought about doing a BJJ belt, but I'm like the only one that does BJJ. So I would like have to give it to myself. It would just feel like I went out and bought myself a belt. It just doesn't really feel right. But kind of what I wanted to do with BJJ was it's not based on beating an opponent, it's based on how many wins you have. So even if you lose to somebody, you still technically have the title for BJJ wins. But I just don't got enough people that want to I just don't want people I forgot what I was gonna say there because I was reading something else. Okay, anyway, oh yeah, no problem, Tiger Dragon. Hey, sign up, Harley, for BJJ and say you're female, and maybe that'll bring other females to want to do BJJ too. Is Madman Moses coming back? He's never been here. You're talking OG branch, and I believe he he does not. I believe him and Scarface do not get along, and Scarface ejected him for his antics. So he's not welcome in Street Beefs. And we follow suit with what Street Beefs does. So if somebody's ejected out of Street Beefs, they are not. Oh wow, looks like I'm gonna go Super Saiyan. They're not allowed in the scrapyard either. You're moving up to one. Oh, okay, Gary Turtle. Listen, I didn't think about it, but I should have made that fight with Cobra a title fight. I should have. I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, why didn't I make that a title fight? 145 title. I should have done it. I'm sorry, man. I didn't think about it until after. But you can definitely fight 155. That we need to do a 155 boxing title anyway, because it's currently vacant. I would say, not unless Golden Hands comes back this month or next month. He can save the belt if he save his title if he comes back before we have a title fight for that belt. Same with like Brick Walls. I think he's 170 kickboxing. He won the title and never defended it. But if he came back before we had a title fight for that, then yeah. I want to get some title holders out there, guys. I want to build up a roster. I want consistent fighters. I want a roster. So when West Coast comes along, we already know who our frontline guys are going to be. I know, but I know he should have been. But we had Hummingbird in there at that weight, and then Golden Hands was the 155er. You're off every weekend, so hey, you'll see me next month too. I might, consistency is very important to me. Dude, that would be awesome. What if we told the heavyweight champion of the West Coast to bring their title with them and we could do title versus title? You would have to go down there and defend your title, though. They ain't gonna unify They ain't gonna unify the belts. That won't happen. But if you win a title, somewhere, then you got to defend it there. We don't have. Okay, I'm going to talk about the belts really quick. We only have 3 belts, guys: boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. They represent all the weight classes. So basically, if you win a title, you're sharing it with every other weight class. We don't allow the belts to leave the scrapyard. They're put away at the scrapyard. Too many times over in Virginia, and too many times over there, they had their belts stolen. It's like somebody wins the title, and then, oh, see you guys later. I'm just gonna take this, $250 belt and put it in my closet. But oh jeez. Solo versus Scorpio. That one's coming up too. Solo versus Scorpio. I'm looking forward to that one. Ooh, you know who would be a good one? Sweet Tea and Brickhouse. That would be a good one. Yeah, matchmaking. I love it. Scotty should be back this month. I got to see who we're putting him against first. It might be Viking, or it might be Ant. He might be getting Ant first. If you haven't checked out that fight, Ant versus Scotty Showtime, wow. And I think Ant might be wanting to title contend for like 155. So keep that in mind, everybody. You never know who's going to step into your weight class. I want to see Scorpio get like, you looked a lot better this fight, Scorpio. Hey, Mad Dog. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. It's a pleasure having you. What else, guys? Press conferences. You're at the gym. Why are you on your phone? If I go to a gym and I'm training. I'm not doing this. I'm not calling you out, Morningstar. I'm just saying it's funny to hear you say that because you're in the gym, but you're texting. Come on, man, get in there. Hey, and also, Morningstar, if you're ever near Evergreen Park, bro, we can do some boxing or something in the park there, because I mean that's pretty close for me right after work. You know what I might do? And maybe, listen, Terrifier and Morningstar. How about this? What do you guys think of this? What if I did um a live chat between you two and me as the moderator, like the referee? We'll keep it like, you guys are keeping it pretty good. You guys aren't being like, I like how you guys are going back and forth. But not being like, saying bad stuff about each other's mamas and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've never really been much for trash talking, but I think it's okay when you guys are keeping it at a competitive respect level. I think that was a good way to put it. Good job, Fire Chicken. Sometimes I give myself a pat on the back. Talking scrap. Yep. get these potential matchups on here, like these upcoming matchups, and have you guys talk back and forth. That would be, I think it'd be entertaining. Better than just listening to me talk and answering your guys' chats on the side. Oh, geez. So if he's the rabbit, are you the turtle? I had to do it. I had to do it. I know I'm pitching you a lot of crap, but I mean, I saw Terrifier pick up that guy, so I don't want to piss him off. No, I'm just kidding. I'll talk crap both ways, but oh, jeez. Okay, I'm done. Can't bite, but on the real though, look, the punches to the back of the head were excessive. You did get called on him, and um, you should have had a point deducted for it. And I'm just being honest. Um, I'm just being honest, man. You know, he warned you about it a lot of times, and then he did it more. So you got to watch that. If there isn't a clear opening to land a punch, I mean, you're just going to have to punch in the glove. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You want to land punches and stuff, but they got to be legal. So we are, as referees, and me, who is kind of, I'm in. I know it was an accident, and it's also hard when somebody's turning their head back and forth too. Well, they don't want to get punched, and they know they can't get punched in the back of the head. So, damn, I ain't got that much free time, and I edited it. All right, guys. No limits crying here. Who do you want next? No limit. You got your eyes on anybody? 185 MMA belt. No, you're not one. Yeah, 185 MMA belt. What do you think? Are you wanting to go up the belt level, or are you wanting to take a couple more fights first? You don't have to answer it. I'm just putting that out there. Like I said, I would like to train with you a little bit. I've got a lot of MMA experience. First started with BJJ, did MMA, 5 years of wrestling, coaching wrestling, and then four and a half years of boxing, I would say. Like probably about 3.5, 4 years of coached wrestling, or I mean boxing. But I was surprised at how much I didn't know about boxing when I first got into boxing. True, exactly. I mean, if we did deduct a point on that, you still would have won the fight because I had it ranked, like especially the first round. I probably would have given you a 10-8 in the first round, and then probably 10-9, 10-9 the other rounds, because he did a good job defending. And but that first round, for the first, uh, yeah, sorry. Um, so he did a good job of defending, but the first round you put in work. You did the slam. You landed a clean shot that knocked him back against the cage onto the ground. I thought it was almost going to get stopped. I think Derek ran over there to stop it, but then he recovered from it. I felt like that was a 10-8 round for sure. Well, you know what? My judges decided that Morningstar won that fight, so that's who won the fight. I would have to go back and watch it again. But I can't say Alpero won the fight because I don't ever remember it being like, oh, that was a robbery. You know, I felt like it was a pretty close match. See, he obviously remembers better than I do. Will Gash have a fight soon? That's when Gash wants to come back. She's in Wisconsin right now, so she actually has to fly out here anytime she wants to take a match now. Hey, that's perfectly fine. Megatron. Yeah, Megatron wants to run it this month. Who's talking? Oh, Turtle. Who's talking about Pinchy Jr.? Pinchy Jr. might be wanting the 155 title. So he's going to fight Turco for the 170-pound title, but he's kind of been dropping weight. But I mean, you could fight him for the 155 title. Oh, dude, did you fight where it was like 95 degrees out? No, it wasn't that fight, was it? Oh, the Terrifier was talking about Pinchy Jr.? Oh, Gash and Buddy V should run it back. I agree. That would make a good fight. With the Pinchy Jr. fight and the Hollywood fight, I don't want to talk about that because it's not aired yet. And that's just me being honest. I don't want to spoil anything, so oh, and I had the big fan out. Yeah. That was a dude, we had to limit some of the fights down to 1 minute rounds because of how hot it was. That was excruciating. That was as bad as it was when I went and fought A Train in Virginia. Except it was more humid over there. Guys, it's getting late and I have a video to edit. So title fights are always there. Currently, I have them set for just the same standard rounds. Gumby's belt was relinquished when he decided to go pursue sanctioned fighting. Who's a lesser? Who thinks that? I think you guys would be a good matchup. I hope you don't mean me because he's gone, but he still comes out sometimes, and he came out and refereed for our 1-year anniversary. You guys save it for the live chat. Save it for the back and forth. But I gotta go. You guys just need to like turn the computer off, smoke a joint, and just chill. So I can't do it because I'm not allowed to. But oh shit, I gotta go. I gotta go grab food. All right, guys. I gotta go. Sorry, man. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for joining into the chat. Stay cool, you two. Keep it respectful. Thank you. Thank you.